The WUSA 9 Weather Watch is tracking Hurricane Ian. It moved near the Cayman Islands and closer to Cuba today as a Category 1 hurricane. And it's expected to get even stronger before hitting the U.S. mainland. Thank you for joining us at 5 o'clock on this Monday. I'm Leslie Foster.
Good to see you. I'm Lorenzo Hall. Florida is getting ready as Ian prepares to head that way, and it would be the first tropical storm to hit that state this year.
That's right. The chief, Topper Shutt, is standing by with a look at Ian's path and some new data that's coming in right now, Top.
Yep, just coming in, 5 o'clock data, just clearing. I want to show you the satellite first because it shows a couple things. I mean, the main storm is still south of Cuba, but some of the bands are already into South Florida in terms of showers and thunderstorms. Okay, so this is now the 5 o'clock advisory, so we're both reading this for the same first time here. 100 miles per hour. So it went from 80 to 100 mile per hour winds, wind gusts to 120. Here is the track. So right now, Category 3 as it rolls across western Cuba. We get into, say, Wednesday morning, late Tuesday night, Cat 4, winds 140 miles per hour, still offshore, but not in a good position for Tampa. Category 3 by 2 a.m. on Thursday, so late Wednesday night. And this really would in some ways be catastrophic because it's going to be to the west of Tampa, so the highest winds are on the northeast quadrant. So you're going to get a really long fetch, a southerly fetch up the bay, and that would cause some massive flooding there. Also keep the strongest winds just buffeting the coast. And it may or may not make landfall until we get to, say, 10:30 on Thursday night. It may just kind of run parallel to the coast, weaken a little bit, and then make a landfall just to the north of Tampa and Sarasota, and then work its way west of Jacksonville and into southern sections of Georgia, and that's by 12:30 in the morning on Saturday. So this is a late Friday night position. So that is not a good track for our friends in Tampa. Okay, Hurricane 1921, similar track, but this went south. So it kind of came from the same area, but ducked south of Tampa, and this was a bad storm. Hit as a Category 3 near Tarpon Springs, and did do a lot of damage, structural damage, a place like Sarasota and also Tampa. So the good news is this storm may not be quite as strong. The bad news is it has a worse track, a track that's more conducive to major damage. All right, so no surprises. The red here, hurricane warnings. We have tropical storm warnings in yellow already up for southwestern portions of Florida, and the rest of it is under hurricane watch or a tropical storm watch all the way up to the Tampa area. And I have reports that some folks are actually evacuating right now in parts of the Sarasota area, Longboat Key. They're saying it's time to move out, which is good. We'll come back and we'll show you a live shot from Marco Island, and we'll talk more about the models. Remember the Battle of the Models last week? Well, they're in agreement now.